Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden and welcome to day 11 of my 30-day garden transformation challenge. There's Monty. I have a full cart and I am making my way over to the center island this morning. Sadie is out here working with me. Don't look at my giant garden waste pile. To me, it just makes more sense just to leave it there for now because I am pulling out so many old plants and yeah, we're just gonna leave it there for now. So let's pretend like we didn't see that in the background. But I am working over here in the center island today because I really want to work on this center island pathway. It needs some love, it needs some TLC, it needs weeding, it needs fertilizing, it needs deadheading, it needs all the things basically. And so I think today's video, I've been following, doing my daily routine first. And I think I'm going to incorporate my daily routine into my focus garden task today because this is such a big job. It needs so much weeding. It needs so much deadheading, so much fertilizing. I think I'm just going to incorporate it into all the things. So let me show you all a little closer look of this center island pathway. And from far back, it looks gorgeous. It looks so good. The Tuscarora crepe myrtles are just beautiful, gorgeous. The black Medusa Ipomea is looking good. Denim and lace Russian sage is looking beautiful. But once you start getting a little close, oh, and look at my kindly privet. Look at how good that's looking. I am so happy with that plant. That is looking good. That is a sterile privet and from Proven Winners, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm gonna prune that into kind of a spherical shape, but obviously not right now. Not right now is not the time to prune it, but that's looking really good. Over here, I've got some Shasta daisies that are in desperate need of a cutback. I probably could stake up some of my denim and lace Russian sage, but I think I'm going to skip that today. And honestly, the reason why I want to skip that today is because Russian sage gives me a rash when I mess with it, and I just don't want to deal with a rash today. I need to cut back some of my Augusta lavender heliotrope every once in a while. It's a really gorgeous plant, and it overwinters for me. But every once in a while, I get some dieback right there, and I just kind of prune it back a little bit, and it's really easy. I wanted to show you all the blonde ambition grass. Look at how stunning that is. I am in love with this grass. I'm going to show you guys from this side with the sun behind it. Look at this grass. Look at how beautiful it is. Oh my goodness. I walked out here this morning to look over here and I saw this in full, I guess you would call it full bloom because the little seed heads are out. And this, I'm just so happy with it. So I just have a couple weeds in here that I have to take care of. One of the things that I am not looking forward to is this whole area. I've talked to you guys about this area before. This is one area that I have a nut sedge infestation. This weed right here is called nut sedge, and it has a little root. I think it's called a rootlet down here. And if I was just to pull this weed out, it would leave the rootlet in there and it would actually propagate itself. So what you have to do to get this nut sedge out is you actually have to go down in there and get the rootlet out. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. So there's the little rootlet, right? And that's the only way that you can get rid of nut sedge. There is a spray, I guess. I've heard of it before. There is a spray that you can get to get rid of this nut sedge, but I just haven't gotten that yet. Anyway, it is taken over this poor raspberry verbena. So I'm actually going to take out this raspberry verbena and then I can address the nut sedge. That's one of the things I want to get to today. Then just brace yourselves because this looks, look at all this bindweed. I have so much bindweed. Sadie's actually coming out here to help me today, get rid of all of this bindweed and take it all out and all that kind of stuff. But look at it. It's taking over. I'm telling you guys, this bindweed is nuts this year. Absolutely nuts this year. So anyway, this is what I'm going to be working on today. And Sadie said, like I said, Sadie said she's going to come out and help me out a little bit. But I think I'm just going to wrap the whole daily routine in with the focus garden task. My focus garden task is the pathway. And then my daily routine, I'm gonna pull one weed. That's for sure. I'm going to deadhead one plant. That's for sure. I'm going to get it all done today. And as for planting today, today, I forgot to show this to you all. I have some Super Tunia Vista Fuchsia, which I love this color. I actually have some planted over here, and here, and over on the other side. And my thought was to take out the Super Bina Raspberry over here that's infested with the nutsedge and replace it with the Super Bina Fuchsia. I thought that that would look really pretty and kind of repeat the same colors. But I wanted to show you all, these plants have been in my plant stash and we have definitely missed fertilizing them for probably a couple weeks now, based on how they look. And I just wanted to show you what Super Tunias look like when they need fertilizer, when they're hungry. When you see pale leaves like that, it's a sure sign that they want some food for sure. And then if you can see on this one, like this is really bad with the green veining. See how you can see green veins right there? That's what chlorosis looks like, and it's just a nutrient deficiency. So once I get these planted, I will fertilize with the Proven Winners water soluble fertilizer. So that will check those things off my daily routine list. So anyway, I don't know how long this is going to take me. I think I'm probably just going to be out here for 2 or 3 hours today. It's supposed to be really, really hot today. Actually, for the next week, we're supposed to be in the hundreds. So I got up early, and my plan is to get up early for the next, week. Really, I just need to start getting up early. It's just that time of year I need to get up early, but it's so hard. Oh, it's so hard to get up early some days, but I'm out here and I am ready to go. I think I'm just going to eat the frog first and focus on the nutsedge, because that is the thing I really don't want to do, but it really needs to be done. Hey, you here to work?
Oh gosh, this Shasta daisies are...
I know. You can start cutting that back if you want. So Shasta daisies need to be cut back. There's tons of weeding that needs to happen over here. These Shasta daisies need to be cut back. These verbena need to be cut back. All this needs to be pulled out. Yeah, I'm pulling this out and I'm replacing it with those plants over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like when you plant new plants, because it's like, that's like kind of pretty, but then you plant new plants and it's in a couple of weeks, it's wow, that's really pretty.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think I just need to get in here and just start replacing some things, you know what I mean?
That grass right there is really pretty.
Isn't that beautiful? It's called Blonde Ambition.
Wow.
I know. It's perfect for us. I still have that song stuck in my head. Day-o, day-o, daylight come and you wanna go home. That's getting cut out of the video.
I can't believe you basically have a camera constantly filming you, and yet no one actually sees how weird you are.
I know, they all think I'm totally normal. No, I'm sure people know I'm not normal. Oh my gosh, look at all this nutsedge. It's terrible. Monty.
After I do this, do you want me to get some mulch ready so we can just like...
Yeah. That'd be amazing.
I'm so excited to get a car, because like, if I save up some money, I'm just like, you know what, I want to go to Starbucks. I can go to Starbucks, you know?
You can do whatever you want. Only problem is you gotta pay for gas, and gas is expensive.
Alright, what else do we have?
Do you want to go get that Shasta daisy over there?
Oh yeah, sure. Do you want me to just cut it back like I did with this one?
Yep.
Okay. I said, where's your ball? And he stuck his nose in the plant. So,
Right there. Right there. Is it a ball or is it a prop? All right, so we are halfway done. We've been working for a little over an hour now, and it looks 1,000% better. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better. So I've been working over here and I've been getting the Super Beaner raspberry out. Sorry about my shadow. Let me move over here. And the hardest thing was that nut sedge because I had to come through, use my trowel and get the roots, the little rootlets out of everything. But I think it looks so much better. Like just a little bit of work, huge difference. Sadie's gonna go start getting some mulch so that we can mulch this area, and I will plant the Super Tunia Vista Fuchsia in the area. I did also trim up my Augusta Lavender Heliotrope. You can see I got out all of the dead branches, and honestly, that was my fault because I have never cut this plant back. Like never, not one time cut this plant back because it keeps blooming throughout the winter. It's like it blooms all season long. And so I never really look at it and think, oh, I need to cut that back. So I think this winter, or I have to look up when I really should cut it back. But I think at some point I should cut it back because it's starting to get like leggy, and I think if I cut it back it'll have some fresh new growth, and then I think it'll look a little bit better. It's hard because Proven Winners sells this plant as an annual, so they don't have a lot of recommendations for treating it as a perennial, so we just got to kind of figure it out. Sadie has been working over here doing a great job.
Hi.
And getting all this bindweed out. So much bindweed, oh my gosh, right? Isn't it horrible?
Oh, it's like I pull one and then I feel like I didn't pull any.
I know. You feel like you haven't done anything, but you have. Like I noticed a difference. This was like covered with bindweed, so you've done a good job. You've done a really good job. And then I started kind of working over here. We had bindweed all along the dry creek bed. I got all of it right there. The hard thing is that I have all my mangave over here. And you can see the bindweed has kind of worked into the mangave, and I don't know how I'm going to get that out. That is going to be a tough one, but we'll see. We'll try and figure it out. Even a little bit of improvement, I think, is going to make a really big difference in this area. I'll use my hands. Yours now. I'm trying to like get it with the soil, but there's a lot of mulch in there. This is really good soil over here. Yeah. Oh, nice, Sadie.
Sorry.
Awesome. Sometimes I wonder about you.
As you should.
Huh?
As you should.
Okay, turn it off with the other lever. There. Turn the other lever. Flick the other. Don't flutter me! Sadie!
There we go.
Do you see how much space there is? And you happen to water me? I think you're getting tired.
Well, in 5 minutes I've watered your tripod and you, so.
And yourself. Okay, so it's been 2 hours. Sadie is officially done with her work day. What are you gonna do the rest of the day?
Be lazy.
Be lazy the rest of the day. At least you're honest. So I have to say, I am so happy with what we got done today. We worked out here for a little over 2 hours, and man, those 2 hours made a huge difference. So we did a lot of cutback. We did a lot of pulling out. We fertilized. I cleaned up the Augusta Lavender Heliotrope on this side. I still have all of this Augusta Lavender over here. I did a little bit of cleanup, but you know, it's kind of spreading back there a little bit. So I'll address that another day, but it looks really good. Sadie worked really hard on getting a lot of the bindweed out, but there's, Oh, there's so much bindweed. So we got a lot of that out, cleaned up along the dry creek bed. I cut back these Shasta daisies and these pink profusion salvia. I wanted to show you all. These salvia have really been attacked with spider mites. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, here's a good one. Can you guys see that? That's what spider mite damage looks like. And spider mites you get when, it's hot, dry, and windy. Ooh, there we go. Hot, dry, and windy is the conditions that spider mites really like. And so when I saw that, I decided to cut these back a little bit harder than I normally would if I was deadheading them. So I cut them back a little harder. And then when Sadie was fertilizing, I had her fertilize, like really water them in. And I'll probably come back and overhead water these pretty frequently over the next couple weeks to hopefully make sure that the spider mites don't come back. And then we did fertilize these, so I'll get some new growth, and having the new growth without the spider mites, I think will be, I think that that'll help. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to treat the spider mites without spraying anything just yet. I'm going to see if I can treat it just with water, and if it responds to that, then great. If not, then I'll move on to something else, spraying it with something else. And that is IPM. Anyway, so then we mulched over in this area. I got all of the nutsedge out. Oh my goodness. I'm sure I missed some rootlets of the nutsedge. I mean, it is so hard to get all of it out, but by digging it out, that's the best way to get nutsedge out. And I know why I have nutsedge. I read it easily shows up in places, especially where there's a lot of compost. And that's one of the drawbacks of doing the no-till method, because you have compost everywhere. So if there's nutsedge in your compost that you bring in, you're going to get nutsedge in your garden. And I think that that's what happened in this area, and then one area in my back garden. But I've just been staying on top of it, and I've definitely been able to control it. But I think it was really important to get that verbena out, because that allowed me to get all the nutsedge. Replaced it with the Supertunia Vista Fuchsia, which is beautiful, and we'll mimic these over here, which is absolutely, look at that combination with the Russian sage. It just looks gorgeous. And this looks, I think, really, really good. And I love this color combination of the yellow lantana, the lavender of the Augusta lavender heliotrope, and then the pink of either the raspberry superbena or the Supertunia Vista Fuchsia, I think is gorgeous. And then the blonde ambition grass behind there. It looks really good. So just 2 hours this morning, I think made a huge difference. The only thing I have left to do is I need to come and rake this pathway, but I think I'm done for today. I'll do that another day. But overall, super happy with this. So glad Sadie was out here to help me. We could chat the whole time. All in all, it was a great day. So that's going to be it for day 11 of my 30-day garden transformation. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.